Have you ever wondered where the Indian government gets money from, and how does Indian government builds roads, railways, aviation, and provides schemes? It's a worth lakh of crores, and how it builds, and does the Indian government simply print more money, or does it collect from citizens? So in this video I will explain very clearly. So keep listen until this video end. You can get some information. And one thing, who are new to this channel, so please subscribe for more shorts and videos. And let's go to topic. So India needs money, just like a family. So need money for expenses, and a government needs money to run the country, like that. So the Indian government spends money on railways, defense, infrastructure, aviation, healthcare, education, salaries, so etc. So for all this, India need use revenue for every year. So the biggest income source is taxes. So India earns through the taxes. So taxes are classified into two types. So first are direct tax, and another one indirect tax. So direct tax also means direct tax are paid by people or company to the government directly. So for example, income tax. So if you earn salary, you have to pay based on salary, you have to pay income tax. And corporate tax. So when companies make profit, so based on the profit, companies will pay taxes to the government. So that is example of direct tax. And what is indirect tax? So indirect tax, when you buy so goods and services, we are paying indirectly. So that is things. And for example, GST, goods and services tax. Like when you went to a restaurant, you eat food and you have to pay extra GST also. And also when you are buying clothes, mobile phone, mobile recharge, so these are the things comes under uh, goods and services tax. So simple I will tell you, so what is the meaning of GST? So GST means goods and services tax. So before GST, India had many different types of taxes. So now, so every indirect tax comes under GST. So that is an example what I said, a mobile recharge, buying mobile phone, recharge bill, like that, etc. So that is examples of GST. And Indian government earns from not only taxes, and government earns non-tax revenue also. So government earns through the uh, companies, PCS, dividends from PCS, and RBI surplus transfer, and fees and penalties, etc. So a government earns non-tax revenue also. So Indian government companies like SBI, ONGC, Coal India Limited, like that companies, when that companies make profit, so that profit goes to the central government. So that is a thing happen. So mainly taxes through government earn money. So that is the first thing. And government borrow the money also. Like how borrow the money? So mainly they sell through they will sell government bonds, treasury bills, and they take loans as well. So that through like investors that buy bonds or treasury bills, so banks or insurance companies, investors. So three type of peoples they can buy that are treasury bills or government bonds, like that. And so this is nothing when borrows, especially Indian government. So when expenses higher than income, so that time India will borrow the money. So that is thing happen. And so does the government simply print more money? So is it possible? Especially suppose if print more money in Indian government, so what happens? So inflation becomes higher. So if you want to like suppose if you wanted to buy anything, so it become more cost, you have to pay more money. So that thing happen, inflation becomes high, and the rupee value becomes low. That thing happen if suppose print more money in India. And definitely it will not print more money, so government. So it is controlled by RBI. So based on the needs it will print. So unknown things will not print much more higher than. And so this is a thing. And first just recollect them. Income tax are so that thing, income tax and corporate tax mainly, that is a high income government will earn. And so where government spend money, so mainly government spend on railways, defense, infrastructure, healthcare, education, and schemas and etc things. So based on government needs, so what provided schemas in there, so based on schemas it will spend money. And so now India budget to talk about. So budget means now this year next year budget, so approximately 57 lakh crore rupees, that much allocated to Indian government. And so actually how much profit earned the Indian government, so actually earned 37 lakhs plus lakh crore rupees only. So in the between gap like a 17 lakh crore plus rupees, where gets money, so they borrow the money that time when don't have money the Indian government, so they will borrow the money, I said through the treasury bills, bonds, loans, they will take loans. And most of the money goes to the uh, loan interest. So when Indian government taking loans from banks, so most of the revenue goes to the loan interest. So that is thing happening in India. So the, so simple example in our daily life, how we are paying taxes. So for example, if you are not paying income tax, even if you are not paying income tax, but you are paying indirect, like indirect tax. So like when you buy uh, goods and services, like for example, you buy a petrol, you eat a food in a restaurant, and mobile recharge, and electronic products, clothes, etc. things. When you buy those things, definitely you are paying indirectly to the government. So that is a tax. So government earn through that. That is the main thing. And just recollect mainly revenue from income tax and corporate tax, GST, and borrowing money, so and non-tax revenue. So mainly these things. So based on these things, government will earn that money. So I think you understand how gets money the government. So this way government gets the money. So I hope you understand. So if you are new to this channel, so please subscribe for more shorts and videos. So thank you. Jai Hind.